Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here. A special day. I'm wearing yellow because today is World Suicide Prevention Day. It's an event. It's an acknowledgement that began in 2003 and has done a great job of bringing awareness. Unfortunately, we still need that awareness. Unfortunately, 14 years later, suicide continues to be one of the leading causes of death for people under a certain age and people my age. It has moved up to the point where it's now a major concern. I try so hard not to simplify things. I try so hard not to pretend like I have the answers because I don't have the answers. Suicide remains unknown. Suicide, the reasons for it remain confusing and ambiguous. But I know one thing. And I'm not going to say, well, if you do this, then people won't take their lives, because that is so horribly demeaning to people that have lost others, suggesting that somehow they could have prevented it. The only thing that I have learned really from doing SickNotWeak for the last year and a half is when I ask the question of people who have survived suicide, what can they tell us? What can they share with us? They hold in so many ways the key, because they were on the edge and they went over the edge, and thank God they were brought back somehow. And what I've learned is the one thing that we can do is we can talk about it. Just think of the word suicide. You don't hear it all that often. You don't hear it spoken about, and you don't hear it asked. If you ask someone, are you thinking about suicide? Are you thinking about taking your life? Are you suicidal? Have you thought about ending your life? If you ask that question, you can make a difference. Not in every case, but sometimes just asking that question can make a difference. So on this day, World Suicide Prevention Day, all I ask of you is to make it part of the dialogue. Ask the question. Sometimes we don't ask questions because we're afraid of the answers. Sometimes men don't go to the doctor for a prostate exam because they're worried about what they're going to find. Sometimes we don't ask, are you suicidal? Because we're worried what the answer will be. But you know what? Burying it never helps. Ask the question. Mention the word suicide. Are you suicidal? Have you thought about ending your life? That's all I know. It's all I can tell you. Will it change everything? No. Will it make a difference in one life? Absolutely. SickNotWeak.com. 364 days a year. We don't have one specific day, just every day. We're all about the dialogue. And we're here because 1 in 5 of us struggles, and 4,000 Canadians will end their lives over the next year. And when those stats are gone, we're gone too.